Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life with Marianne and Joe. I hope you're all doing well and thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, my name is Joe and my channel is all about holiday decorating and other things that are going on in our life. Right now, I've been concentrating on my Easter and spring decor for 2022, so it's been taking up a lot of time and a lot of the episodes that we've been going through. So in today's episode, I'm going to be doing something in my bay window. Now, we have a bay window in our dining room, and it's a great display for holiday decor and for just to share a little bit of happiness to the outside world. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that I love mixing things up and I very rarely do the same thing twice. I really don't like to do that. It bothers me. And I don't know what happened, but I did the bay window and then a memory popped up in my phone, and it was the bay window from last year, and it's almost exactly the same. And I mean almost exactly the same. Things are placed almost exactly the same. And I didn't even remember I did it. So I was a little bit disappointed, and I thought, okay, well, I'm going to have to take this all apart and start again. But to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of things for Easter. In fact, before I started my YouTube channel, and even after I started my YouTube channel, I really didn't do much for Easter. I think we used to put a bowl of colored eggs out and, some a chocolate bunny in a basket or something like that. We really didn't do much, other than, display the palms from Palm Sunday and things like that. But, as I started to get more involved in my channel and I wanted to, offer some inspiration to you guys, I started, doing a little bit for Easter. Now, I really did not go out and buy things for Easter. All those bunnies and stuff like that, they're expensive. They start to add up. And I think the only thing I actually bought this year was the bunnies on the dining room table, the ones with the umbrella, right there. I did make an investment on that, and I was lucky because I found them at a really good price, like more than half off what I saw them online. So, I tried to make do with what I had. So anyway, I did my window with some of the things that, I had, and I guess that's why it wound up the same way that it did. So, I hope you still enjoy it. The process to video it is so difficult because I can't get into the window and I can't even set up the camera so you can, see what's going on in the window. But I tried my best to, give you an idea of how I think it through and how I did it. And then I'll also show you what it looks like from the outside. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. Please don't forget, if you just stumbled on me, subscribe. I have better content than this, I promise you. And a thumbs up is always helpful. It helps me share my videos out there so that more people can see what I'm doing. And a comment is always greatly appreciated. I love hearing from you guys. And I've been getting some great comments and some great conversation over these past few videos. Okay, everybody, I keep looking out the window because Marianne is on her way home. Yay. And we're going to be eating soon. So, like I said, stay tuned for the video and let me know what you think. Right, I've had white lights lining these windows since I think the fall, actually, and they allow what's in the window to be seen. So now I've changed out the accessory colors, through the holidays. I added red for Valentine's Day. I added green for St. Patrick's Day, and right now I am adding in these pink, purple kind of lights here. Now, after Easter, I will take all of these lights down, even the white ones, because they've been in the window long enough. But I've been waiting for this application, so I added the pink in first. All right, so if you follow me, I did a bunch of scarecrows hanging out in the bay window for fall. And after Christmas, for my winter scene, I did a bunch of snowmen hanging out in the window. So I thought, hey, what about a bunch of rabbits hanging out in the window? So I'm starting with these wormy rabbits. And what I had to do was I actually put Christmas hooks in their ears, and then using the nylon wire, I attached them to the 3M hooks that I have here in the window. Now these are really, really light, so fingers crossed they should be okay. I then had these egg lights, so what I did was I made it look like, see, he's holding one here, and then it loops in front of him, and then it loops down, and then she's holding him, and it loops in front of her. So I thought that might be a cute idea, and then I'm going to build from there. All right, next I put this guy in right here, and I have him on 2 paint cans, which I'm going to cover because I needed some height, and I'm getting ready over there to maybe put some of my mushrooms from last year in. But it's midnight, and I'm going to call it a night, and I'll continue tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next morning. I put some plastic tablecloth over those paint cans. And the next thing I did was, you see I have some PVC pipe getting ready. Those are going to be the stems of my mushrooms. I think I'm only going to use 3 in the window, so I put 1 there in the front. Now what I did to make the cap of the mushroom was I bought it was kind of like a strainer from the Dollar Tree. And then what I did was I put some spackling on the outside and also on the inside. And then I painted it, and then I added like whimsical dots on them. I made some orange, some blue, some green, some purple, and so on. I used them last year in a scene. I thought they would be good for the window this year. So we'll see how it looks. I'm just showing you that I put the spackle on both sides of that. I don't know what you call it. It's not like a macaroni strainer, but it kind of looked like that. I actually don't know what you would use it for, but they do sell them in varying sizes in the Dollar Tree. So here you can see I put 1 in the front on top of the PVC pipe, and then here's another one that I did a little bit taller on the PVC pipe as well. These are some of the little figures that I'm going to be using in the window. I have this cute piggy right here, and this cute bugs right here, and there they are sitting in that little basket that is on the side of that farmer rabbit. Now this next rabbit right here, believe it or not, I actually found sticking out of the trash. I was driving home one night, and I saw his little head sticking out of somebody's a box near somebody's garbage can. So I pulled over right away, and I snatched him up, and he's really, really cute. So I'm glad I found him. These are actually wind ornaments that you can buy. I got them from the Dollar Zone a few years back. I took off the little stick that you would stick them in the ground so that they spin, and I used nylon wire or thread, and I just pierced a little hole in one of the petals, and I hang them from 3M hooks in the window, and I like them. Marianne's not crazy about them, but I like them. Here's a view of the window during the day. It's a little bit difficult to see, but I wanted to give you the view of what you would see during the daytime if you were looking at the window. And on the door, I used my wreath that I made from last year. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll be seeing you really soon. I think the home tour will be up next. Bye-bye.